They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It is your boy, the Squirrel. Tonight, coming at you just as I am. It's good to see you. It's Sean Lock time. This popped up in my feed. It had been uploaded by Channel 4 just a few hours back. And this is Sean Lock is a Savage. 8 out of 10 cats, Channel 4. I looked through the history of things I've done. I don't think I've done anything like this. Just came out anyway, so this is probably a different compilation of anything I have done, and maybe some same stuff, but probably different. And yeah, so I want to thank everybody who supports me over this channel all the time. I know many of you folks on this channel have been following my other journey on the other side of Squirrel. I hit 10,000 subscribers over there today, and that's so amazing and so humbling for me. To have two channels that are over the 10,000 mark is just very, very, it's very special. It's very special for anybody who's creating videos and putting as much effort into this as I do. So I want to thank everybody who does both channels and goes over and checks that channel out too. Thank you so much for that. We're going to continue to put out some great stuff over there as well as over here. So I appreciate you following me in both places. Let's get into this. Let's check out some Sean Lock. We're starting out. We got our buddy Jimmy. You know, Jimmy's just hanging out, waiting to talk. Look at him. Something's right on Jimmy's lips. Let's let Jimmy talk, shall we? Let's let Sean talk. Let's do it. It's your first time here. How you doing, Squirrel? Nice to meet you. Subscribe. There we go.
You buzzed in, John.
Well, it's I'm a Celebrity, isn't it? Which is back on telly. There was an incredible bit this week where Matthew Wright was sick into his own hand, choking on a testicle or something. Oh! And Decker just watching him going, no, don't forget, you've got to eat all that, or you don't get your little... Like a dog. He was sick in his hand, and they watching him going, if you want your little gold star, you're going to have to eat up all your sick. I mean, how can you not watch that? I mean...
Where was the testicle from?
It was his own testicle.
Jack, would you ever consider it? You went on Big Brother. That was pretty good. You won that.
Yeah, I did that for comic relief, though. And I wouldn't do anything else like that. No, I wouldn't do anything like that. Because they put you with all sorts of people. I don't know if you've watched the programme carefully, but there are other people on the show with you. And...
I'd just punch Ant and Dec. I hate those two.
What are you talking about? I love them.
Oh,
no, I'm in love with them.
They're a pair of dickheads.
They are not. You don't mean that. You're just saying that
I mean
because you
it.
don't want to win.
To me, they're like one man with two foreheads. They're just...
You don't even mean this.
I do mean it. I'm sorry, this is a row I'm very happy to have.
Go on, let's go.
Do you not think Ant and Dec, you know, when they look at their career, the proudest moments are when they checked some Coronation Street actress's mouth to make sure she'd finished a bollock?
Coors Banquet, the same brewing tradition since 1873. Start your legacy.
I can't watch the... I only watch them. I can't watch what they're doing because it's too awful and I don't want to watch them eat stuff and go on this and they're scared of heights.
When they checked some Coronation Street actress's mouth to make sure she'd finished a bollock.
I only watch them. I can't watch what they're doing because it's too awful and I don't want to watch them eat stuff and go on this and they're scared of heights and trees and the whole thing is disgusting. But I watch it for Ant and Dec, who I'm in love with. Right. So I want to do the cheeky girl limber obic sandwich with them.
Dear. I've eaten a sheep's testicle.
You did what, sorry?
I've eaten a sheep's testicle.
What did
Captain Deadpan over there.
it do to upset you?
The farmer was livid, it has to be said. I have honestly eaten one. It was cooked and everything in Saudi Arabia. It was revolting. But you know what I'd like to see happen on that show? I'd love for suddenly one of those lost Japanese soldiers who doesn't know that the World War II is over, just to come out and start shooting them all.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Right, let's have a look and see if it's up there. What do you think the nation have been talking about over the last week?
It's the tale of Saturday night TV in Britain. Everyone's very excited about The Voice.
Jerry Springer? I can't believe Jerry Springer's on this. Is that Jerry Springer?
Yeah, The Voice is back with its new sort of line.
It is Jerry Springer. What the hell? This guy, where is he? Right there, this dude right here, huh? It's the king of smut TV over here in America. He just died a couple weeks ago. Jerry Springer. Wow, I watched a lot of Jerry growing up. Ridiculous fake TV show. It was hilarious, though. Oh, loved it. Wow. Jerry. It's crazy.
Of judges.
OMG.
Yeah, OMG is right. Sean's always saying OMG. Very rarely says it on the show. It's weird.
OMG.
So it's Will.i.am, Kylie Minogue, Tom Jones, and Ricky Wilson.
You have Tom Jones is on the show?
We have Tom Jones on the show, yeah.
Tom Jones.
We have a confused old man who can't work out why his seat won't take him into the bath.
I love it. I love it when he spins round. He looks like a kebab in a suit, doesn't he? When he turns round.
It's ironic that it's all about the voice and not the image and everything, because it's much more fun if you watch it on mute, because Tom Jones is slowly turning into Morgan Freeman. Much more fun if you wait till he turns around, mute it, and do a Morgan Freeman voice. I very much enjoyed your performance here today.
That's pretty good. Yeah, she's put on lots of viewers.
I think 1 million people extra are watching just for the Kylie, yeah.
But it's interesting watching because she's 45 now. She looks very well. I was thinking the only thing. Well, but no. No, not
Go
fair.
on, say the thing that you.
Do
that's
it.
obviously
Do it.
terrible.
Well, that chair moves more than her face, doesn't it?
Joe, do you watch any of these shows?
We have a glut of them in the States, but of course there's so many now that it's like, who hasn't been on one of these shows?
I haven't been on them.
You should.
You should.
You should.
Well, turn your chair around. Go ahead.
I need a break.
Go on, sing a song, see if you can end just... Would you like to go to the performance area, Sean?
This is what I would do. This is what I would do if I was on The Voice.
Should we all turn away?
Yeah. There's that
Let's
bit
all turn away.
Okay.
And they go next up, and then you hear them go,
Oh, yeah, he's coming.
and then you hear like, but what I'd do is this. And then I'd start. Here we go. Spin round, Jack. You do. That means you want to manage me if you turn round. Summer breeze! Bring me floating through the jasmine.
Oh, it's a bloke! You've got the voice of an angel. Sean's team, what do you think the nation have been talking about?
Baking cake, yes. Cake. We had the National Cake Championships recently, where the whole nation gathered round an oven and waited with bated breath to see who made the best cake.
Well, especially it wasn't even cake.
Oh, look at this. You got another American on the screen right here. Huh? The Fonz. That is Arthur Fonzarelli, folks. If you didn't know that is he doesn't look like Arthur Fonzarelli these days. But he's also the coach from the Waterboy. But Arthur Fonzarelli, Henry Winkler right here, folks. I love the wink. He's great. Then, of course, Sean. We got Sean Locke. Henning. Oh, now I got to find another Henning piece to do because I love this guy. God, Henning then. Oh, he's great. I love Henning. He's awesome.
In the end, there was a windmill in the letterbox.
Made of cake.
Ish. Like when I see some cake, I say, oh, I left some cake. But with that one, you wouldn't even have known where to start slicing. So and they put all the hours in and lovely and what have you, but was not for consumption.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you a bit of a cake fascist?
Well, I like my cake edible and manageable, yes.
That is not a cake! No, I don't watch it because nothing happens. That's the whole point. That's why people like it, because nothing happens. Someone bakes a cake. If I had a choice between watching Bake Off and watching the last hour of a light bulb... choose the light bulb. But you know, when you're just watching a light bulb just flickering before it just goes. Or if I want to entertain myself, I just rub my eyes like that. And then go into a dark room and see all the stars. Oh, this is great. I see stars and everything. So I don't have a problem with it, but I'm not a baker. I did an old lady one.
Bake Off is just about an excuse to eat cake. What is not to get?
Yeah, but
Why
that's the
wouldn't you
thing.
watch it?
It's only on telly. You can't eat it.
Yeah, because then you make it. You go out, you then make yourself
yeah, but
a
you're
cake.
not. Have you been watching telly?
No, I go out, I make the cake.
Do you drink?
No.
No. That's it. You can only really get excited about cake, I think, if you don't drink.
Maybe they should do drink off. Maybe they should just have people making drinks, making that's a lovely gin and tonic. Yeah, lovely. Because you could really play along at home with that.
Yeah. You have to keep Mary Berry on. Just shit-faced by the end of it.
She was loving the Baileys.
She likes a drink, I've heard.
It also makes sense why it always... Mary would like you to, as if she couldn't speak herself. She has got her mother to speak for her, doesn't she? And Mary would like... And she stands right there, so... And she must have told them in the first place what she would like. I mean, that bit of the show makes absolutely no sense.
George, have you been watching Bake Off?
I just don't get it. I just take it too seriously.
What do you mean take it too seriously? You take cooking very seriously.
I take life seriously. Cake is just cake, though, isn't it? Paul Hollywood
It's not just
talks
cake,
about
though.
it like, all that could have done was just 17.4 seconds longer in the oven now. You're talking out your arse, man.
Do you watch Bake Off?
I love Bake Off. I think it's the best thing on TV. I absolutely love it. I went on Extra Slice, like the offshoot show. I was a guest on there talking about Bake Off. I made vegan brownies because I am one. And,
Let's have a look and see if Bake Off's up there. Of course. Yes, the Bake Off final, watched by 12 million people. Winner Nancy is set to take Hollywood by storm. That's if she gets pissed enough at the after party.
Oh my goodness, that was great. You know, at the end there, talking about the Bake Off show, they got a show over here, and I'm sure if you guys have it on, it's called Is It Cake? So like they'll bake something and be like, you know, like they're like, all right, here you go. There's a phone, and they'll have like 6 of these on stands, and they got to pick which one is not a phone that's actually cake. And then they walk up with a knife and they try to cut through it and see if it's actually cake or not. The stuff these people make, none of it looks like cake. There's like 8 old-fashioned telephones. One of them's cake. There's like 7 microwaves. One of them's cake. I don't even know. But anyway, that show is interesting. There's like a couple people that are like repetitive guests on the show. There's one guy on there. My kids love this show. They love trying to guess what's cake and what's not. And there's this guy on the show. I call him the Green Goblin. I'll try to remember to picture the Green Goblin. I don't know. But he's an eccentric gentleman. And his hair, his beard, everything's green. He wears like lots of green clothes or rainbow clothes, but typically green. Like he's very green all the time. So I just call him the Green Goblin because I don't know anybody that's. I don't know. I mean, it's green to start with as far as all that goes, but definitely not that green. So anyway, I think I watched what's his name, Mitchell, on the Bake Off show. I did a little bit of him on there, and it's interesting. He's interesting under pressure. He is. This was just a great show all the way around. It says Sean Locke is a savage, but honestly, I mean, these guys were all great. Everybody, the men, the women, all these folks were just tremendous. This is great. It really was. The Fonz, wow. Jerry Springer, boy, some great American folks I recognize on there as well. And Henning, of course, Henning. We win because we get some Sean Locke and we get Henning then. It's going to be a great week. Thanks for being here with me. Guys, take care, all right? Be good. Scroll up.